Welcome back to WNB1 Radio. It's Mags in the morning with my girl J-9.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning, good
morning.
morning, good morning. We are in the building. Today is the day for our comedy show.
Yep.
All right, it's our comedy show that's taking place tonight at the Willa Inn and Suites 500 Hathaway Road in New Bedford, Mass. And we're trying to give away some tickets for that joint tonight.
Yes, we are.
All right. But before we do that, we need to talk about the VMAs.
Yeah, the VMAs.
And
So
as
you just had LL
yeah, it's
going.
a segue, right?
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. So LL came out. They had the goat signs, which I loved when he was running out in the crowd. And I think his whole what he was going with is if y'all forgot who I am and what I did for hip hop, then I'm gonna remind you.
Yeah,
Because he came strong.
Todd don't play no games, man. You got to remember before all these other rappers came out, he was the one that brought the energy.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that went hard on the stage. He was the one that first took his shirt off,
Mm-hmm.
flexing, everything, man. The LL ladies love,
Cool
ladies love,
J.
ladies love Todd, right?
Yes.
He was that guy, man, and he always, whenever he performed, he always brought the energy. He was one of the originals, man. So it's good to see. It's good to see. Period. These people get their flowers.
Yes.
Because as we've seen, man, we've got a lot of people that have just passed. And to give them their flowers while they're still here is huge. So they can appreciate the love. It shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to wait until you're 6 feet under.
Yeah.
For your flowers to place on top of your casket. You should get your flowers while you're here. You're still living, breathing, and you can appreciate your flowers.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about, man. Showing love to the hip hop pioneer.
Yeah.
But you said
Public Enemy.
Oh yeah.
Public Enemy was in the building.
Listen,
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav, another one.
Listen.
Always brought it.
Timeless.
Yeah. It's just those groups, they set, they walk, so these dudes can run today.
And they all look good still.
Yeah, man.
They all look good. They look healthy and
It's good to see. It's definitely good to see.
mhm.
So some viral VMA moments.
Water. What do you think? Wait, where you going?
Tyler?
Yes.
She couldn't hold it.
She couldn't hold her trophy. I mean, her award.
We need to get her working on those biceps.
Listen, I was like, is this a joke?
We need to get her working.
Is this
She's like,
a
yeah,
joke?
I can't hold. I'm like, well, hold on, child.
Girl, wrap your arms around that thing and hold it. You won that trophy.
Yeah.
But she's like, you guys make everything weird. That was what her, comment was to the backlash on it. If you win that award,
Be proud of it.
hold that award.
Like
Be
this,
proud.
up in the air.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, she people were making memes about her not being able to hold her award. I know she's a small girl, but come on, man, how much do those boys weigh?
All right. So I got to hold one of the an award, and it's the ones that do the MTV, the Patriots trophies, and that thing is heavy. That was a few months ago in
How
Maribou.
many pounds? More
At
than 10
least
pounds?
10, 15, yeah. Again, she should be able to hold it, but it is heavy.
God forbid she ever
The
have a
same
baby.
people that make MTV awards make these.
God
I
forbid-
have a post
God
a
forbid
picture
she ever have a
later.
baby though.
Oh, she's not. She can't. She's gonna hold the baby. First of all, she don't look like she could carry a baby. She's a peanut.
Yeah, she's
That girl is tiny.
tiny, but she gotta get in the gym, man.
Yes.
Something like that.
That's crazy. But imagine winning your first award. Especially history, the culture. The song is amazing. I am happy for her. It is beautiful, but
Yeah.
it's
Also,
just not.
another viral moment was Taylor Swift.
It's always a viral moment.
Well, you know what's
Yeah.
crazy? You know what's wild? Um, you know, the announcement. It wasn't during the video VMAs. I shouldn't say it wasn't during the VMAs, but it was after the debate.
Yeah.
Kind of strategical in the way of dropping it. Like once once the debate was over, it was like mic drop. I'm the most famous chick on earth, and the most famous chick on earth is going to let you know who she's voting for.
Yep.
And the way she did it too. She had the picture of the cat. You got JD Vance's
Yes.
comment about the women, childless women with cats. So it was like a mic drop. Like, here you go, dude. Boom.
Yep.
I got my cat.
Yes.
And she gave the name of her cat. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, it
pretty
was.
dope.
It was.
It's interesting to see because now you think about it, right? You've got two ends of the spectrum. You've got Pat Holmes' wife, who was Trump supporter, and now you've got Travis Kelce's girlfriend, who is a Kamala.
Yeah.
So it's a little wow.
It's heating up.
Yeah.
But the people that didn't want to see Taylor's face last year because she was taking over the NFL.
Yeah,
Right now they're like, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, no, it's wild. I think about it now, and it's like there's a total change of people wanting to see her on the venue and stuff. But you know what? Voting is we talk about it and everything, but to me, voting, there's a reason why we have curtains.
Yeah.
When we go and vote, because it's private.
Yeah.
Right. And it's in the last 10 to 12 years, voting has taken on a whole different meaning, and people just get proud. They want to let people know who they're voting for.
Wearing your stickers.
Yeah. You've seen it go really out of control with Trump, with hats, clothing apparel.
Yeah. What about the stickers in the back seat?
Yeah.
The back window of the car?
Yeah. The flags, the hats and so on. It's turning so commercial with him. And I think it's just people wanting to outdo it. It just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, for me personally, I think voting should be private, man. It should be, like I said, there's a reason why we have curtains.
Yeah.
Once upon a day, it was like, you don't talk about religion, you don't talk about politics,
Yeah.
you don't talk about how much money you make. Now the times are different.
The times are different. Some places, like when I bartended on Wednesday, on Wednesday, they didn't get into the debate. They did, a couple people said, I know we all watched it, but let's not go there because you don't know what view or where it can go left. And everybody's point, everybody, depending on where you come from or what you know, that's where your point comes from,
People
right?
get really animated with the vote nowadays, and the debates and stuff. They take it to levels where people start arguing online, name calling, and people start they start getting personal.
They write some crazy shit and then block you.
Yeah. For me, it's just I think we should remain private. Go back to the days of you know what. I support this person, and that's it.
Yeah.
And leave it there.
It's hard because it's like the elephant in the room. Like, it's everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
like you
Social
said,
media is the main platform for that.
Mhm.
People they express their opinions through social media, and then now here comes the comments. And somebody will troll, and then somebody will come on and troll them, and then it'll go on and on and on. I'm at the point now. I said it a while back that I didn't want to I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait until October and November came because I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, we come a long way since, like, you have to go in the newspaper to see what's going on.
Yeah.
It's right there.
So yeah. Also in the news, Lil Wayne broke his silence.
Yeah, what did he say?
So they had an interview with him, and he said that he feels that he let the people of New Orleans down. He feels like not being selected is representation of New Orleans. He didn't. There was no backlash, or no putting down Jay-Z. But he just overall, it was like I feel like like this was the pinnacle moment for New Orleans.
Hello.
And not being chosen. He's putting it more so on him. He's not taking the Nicki Minaj route where he's like pointing fingers and saying
Yeah. Yeah.
you. Um, and then I found some very interesting things out about Jay Z. So Jay Z helped Lil Wayne out, helped him with his taxes.
Mm-hmm.
He gave him a huge amount of money
Mm-hmm.
when he was in when he was in debt.
Yeah.
And the IRS was coming from. There's stuff like that you don't know about.
Mhm.
So I get it that there's some long lingering beef, but I it's just you don't know what people are thinking when they're trying to do this.
Yeah.
Not trying to defend. Not trying to defend Jay-Z or anything like that, but they put Kendrick Lamar's accolades out there.
Mm-hmm.
The man has got some awards, man. He's got some credits to his name.
I love Kendrick. I love Kendrick. It's time and place. That's the only thing.
Well, you know something?
Like, why can't it be? Well, they ain't sharing the stage.
So you know something? They made a lot of points when the Super Bowl was in New York. Granted, the
How many years ago are we going?
well,
Because I feel like we just started really getting our time.
So it's you got to think about it, right? 4 years, we're 4 years in or 3 years in, where Jay-Z has been tied to the NFL
Exactly.
for locking down the talent that goes on. But people are like, well, not every city is going to have a representation of someone that is tied to that city.
True.
But it just so happens. And now, if you think about it, right, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. It seems like every 4 to 5 years. It seems that way because of the backdrop of New Orleans, because of the culture, partying. There's a lot of things that go into it. But it's like people are tying that automatically to it. Like Lil Wayne should be there. He should be there. He has to be the one that is representing New Orleans. I don't know. Like I said, for me, it's just. I think that we should be happy as a whole that hip hop is representing. One of the acts, after Super Bowl. Because 10, 15, 20 years ago, it was unheard of. So it's baby steps. Now we get in there, now where there's a lot of inner friction between the hip hop world.
I get it, but to put it this way, right? So we get some big award thing or whatever out here in New Bedford, right? And they called some Providence radio station to do it all. We'd be like, yo, we've been doing this, whatever. Like, we get it. We're not mad at that station. But how you gonna act like we're not right here?
I get it.
We wake up the city.
Yeah.
We run this shit.
I get that point.
Like,
I do.
So it's not that they don't deserve it. It's not that Kendrick doesn't have it. So again, I'm gonna watch the show regardless. I'm happy for Kendrick. He's gonna put on an amazing show, and I'll probably replay it and replay it and replay it. It was just, it could have been a beautiful moment. And there is some more stuff. If Wayne came out and he's saying he's putting it on him, there's more that we don't know that he just may not want to talk about.
Yeah, we don't know all the everything that's behind the scenes. Like I didn't know until just recently when I was seeing some people post stuff, and they said that someone captioned it really nice. They put a quote down from Jay-Z. He said, if I can try to get this correctly, it says, you never hear people complaining about what Jay-Z did for people, because he has done a lot behind the scenes. And they gave that example with Lil Wayne, and there was more stuff with it. But you will hear people complaining about what he doesn't do. Like, for instance, about picking Lil Wayne. that's one of the
I didn't
things.
give me that shit.
That's one of the things. But like I said, like all the internal strife that's going on with the hip hop world, I get it. I get it. Maybe not this year. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Maybe the year after.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. But like I said, as a hip hop community, it kind of bothers me because we don't see that happening in the country.
Yeah.
We don't see it happening around the world.
Facts.
And we see it. We're seeing that inner, that inner battling going on in the hip hop. Like people like Nicki Minaj going on there bashing, and then you got all these, all the people from, from the New Orleans and down south, they're bashing Jay-Z, and it's like, you know what? We get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's this might not be his time.
Yeah.
It might be next year. It might be the year after. It might be 3 years. But by doing this, now you're creating a wall with more division.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's face it, if I know somebody's throwing shade at me, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna feel some type of way. And
they go hard.
yes.
They go hard. They're like getting on the Rock Nation parties. They
So now, what would Jay-Z, what would make Jay-Z want to include Nicki Minaj in a future Super Bowl? As a result of all
he doesn't want to see her face.
that all the stuff that she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Now that
the power he has, and unfortunately he will use it and blackball you. He will have you shut down.
The thing is, it just creates walls. Now you're talking about, one of hip hop legends and Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj. She's albeit they're in different eras, but there could have been a collaboration between them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, chances of seeing that will never happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm referring to when I say the walls go up and we're creating divisions.
Yeah.
I think as a culture, everyone should be pleased. Like I said, I get it that it's his hometown. I get all that. But at some point in time, we got to move past it and think, for the future. And think of hip hop as a whole, not just an individual. You know what I'm saying?
People react quickly. That's the thing. And what did you say the other day? People feel like they have to pick a side and they have to say something. Social media makes them have to.
I look at it this way: not every action needs a reaction, right? Sometimes you just chalk it up as it is what it is, and you move on.
Yeah.
You just try to be better and do better. And like I said, I think he took a high road. He didn't lay blame on anyone. He just put it on himself. Like, I think I may have let my city down. And that was it. But yeah, I mean, it's tough. It is. It's tough. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, just be grateful that you have a representative from your genre, from what you do, that when you look at it, 15, 20 years, you would have never, it would have been unfathomable to sit there and say, okay, we're going to have a hip hop headliner at the Super Bowl. Now that we open that door, let's continue bringing people in. Let's continue bringing people in. It's small steps, and we're there. Now I think as a group, we have to, everybody needs to stand fast and be together.
Well, he is a great lyricist, so I can just imagine what he is cooking right now.
It'll be interesting. It'll also be interesting to see Kendrick Lamar's track list. What he's what he's going to perform, and how he presents it. Because as you know, he's very Kendrick Lamar when he thinks out loud, like even in his raps, there's always like metaphors behind it. He plots it all out. But it's going to be interesting to see what his track is. Just going to have to wait and see, man. February's right around the corner.
Fall season's on the way.
Yes. We'll take some time out and We'll wait, let it simmer, and then before you know it, December, January will be here, and the buzz be it'll be all back and forth. And unfortunately, there'll be more of the finger point and the
Yeah.
shade being thrown.
Maybe
Um,
Kendrick and Wayne will do a song right now. Maybe he'll pop off with a song with Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne will get
maybe he'll do a pop-up.
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
you
I don't
never
know.
know.
We'll
Maybe
see.
he'll be the
We shall see. We shall see. To be continued. To be continued. What is not to be continued is our shooter. Right? Our shooter.
yeah.
That's going on regardless. All right. No shade. Friday the 13th. Today's Friday the 13th.
Oh yes,
Let's not even worry about it.
feels amazing.
Let's not even worry about Friday the 13th because we got nothing but good vibes coming from our show tonight. So come on down to the Wheeler Inn Suites located at 500 Hathaway Road, New Bedford, of course. And we're doing the damn thing tonight with our monthly comedy show. We've got the Kellys in the way of Gerald and Hunter,
Yes.
first father son duo of comedy happening tonight. Hunter is 12 years old. You'll be rather surprised as to how he can hold the crowd.
Mhm.
All right, he's 12 years old, so
He started stand up at 3
years
years
old.
old.
Yeah. Being 12 years old, you're not going to hear any cuss. You're not going to hear any cuss.
No.
It's going to be straight comedy.
But he goes hard.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched the Tamron Hall. She's like, you don't really hold back much. Like, he doesn't have to cuss.
Yeah. Listen, if you're a good comedian, if you're good at anything, you don't have to have, cuss words or anything like that, Look at Rakim, right? Rakim, all those years, never cursed. He said his grandmother, the first thing his grandmother told him was, when you make it big, I better not hear you yelling curse words up there, because I'll come right on down and I'll give you a good one. So he never cursed. All those albums, all those hits, never cursed. So yeah, you'll be pleasantly surprised as to how he can hold the crowd. And also on the card is Chris Tapp.
Yes.
Chris Tapp.
Chris Tapp.
So yes, it should be a great night tonight. And if you want to win tickets right now, 774-425-2631 is the number, and we're going to take
Caller number 3.
caller number 3.
Wait.
774-425-2631 wins those tickets tonight to our comedy show starring Gerald Kelly and Hunter Kelly and our host Chris Tapp. All right, tonight right here in New Bedford, Mass. All right, so hit those lines. We'll be waiting for you, and we're gonna get back.
Yes.
We're gonna get back. All right, take us out.
All right, wake up.